Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So again, I'm trying to prepare the LR tier list. We have two new fights that have a lot of difficulty attached to them. Based upon what Gogeta and Janemba do in these fights, we can get exterminated right away by these big bosses, right? Certainly can be a bit of an issue. So here's the thing. I like this character a lot. I think that they're super good. But I mean, man, we have seen them die an awful lot. I I mean, for me, you guys know I'm the defense guy, right? Like I think defense is so important. They do add a lot of survivability to the team, but a lot of times they themselves do get killed. Now, I think one of the major reasons for this, though, is simply put just their typing. Right now, almost all of the hardest bosses are STR throughout this year. Luckily, Gogeta and Janemba are not, which is good. But most of these tough bosses have been STR. So, this being a physical character without the guard mechanic means they can get demolished by STR characters. And then here's this. Unfortunately, the standby mechanic, I mean, as long as you have the same type of standby, which they're a charging standby, which there's a million of them, this is a way to accelerate power creep for a character. They drop, and they had the best standby, right? You know, their standby is better than the Gammas, better than LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Like other standby characters. But within their own celebration, they definitely don't have the best standby that we want to be in anymore. That's the Family Kamehameha. So what happens is, you know, now, I mean, we could always just decide to go into the standby, you know, to play it safe or something like that. But typically our best chance to win would be to use the standby with the Family Kamehameha. So I feel like I might be a little down on this character. Let's hop into the Janemba fight. I've been trying to do some fights, some footage, going back and forth, you know, some Janemba fight videos, some Super Gogeta videos, and just kind of see how things are going to go. All right, we're going to get a Scouter right away. Let's see. No super. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, this is one thing about this fight right here is Janemba, in my experience, I've found him to be a little bit not predictable, this Janemba. Like, it's because his super attack rate is a little low. He does have a big cooldown for his super attack also. So, it's a little difficult to predict where this guy is going to super. So I think that the Piccolo and Vegeta character is very helpful in here. And Tech Gogeta, if we're going to be able to get their fusion out, is going to be helpful as well. We did get Tech Gogeta in turn 2, which means we'll be able to have Super Gogeta out on turn 4, which will be very helpful for us. We'll see where the super attack is going to be. So in this fight right now, we're going to have a Scouter. Piccolo and Vegeta are really, really busted for this fight and the Super Gogeta fight, because they're, you know, when they show up, they give us 2 turns of a Scouter. That's really huge against these fights specifically. So we'll see how this is going to work. Now, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, one thing that is so important about this character, though, is, I mean, they do tend to die a lot for me, unfortunately. I see them die pretty often. But typically, they really need to be in harm's way. I mean, their team doesn't have the most slot 1s. I mean, now we have the Family Kamehameha in their standby, and then we're also going to have Super Gogeta, right? So, like, those are 2, like, slot 1s that we've gotten for the team, basically since the fight has began or whatever. No super again? No super. None. No super. Huh. No super. Let's yeah, let's get them in slot 1. Let's see how they do. Let's get them in slot 1. We know that there's no super. I mean, what's the risk, huh? I do need to make sure Bulma gets 5 orbs. Which is that, yeah. Sure. Alright. So, this Janemba fight, the difficulty... Double digits? Yeah, okay. The difficulty is a lot lower than I was initially thinking. Janemba's buffs reset every turn, which really just, I don't know. It drops the difficulty of this guy a lot because he doesn't have as much pressure in slot 1 as a boss like this probably should. We'll do a second run because Janemba, we just loaded into a run where Janemba is just super passive. He's doing nothing. Like, he's not super attacking at all. And the other thing, too, is that once he does super, there's going to be a long cooldown until he gets super again. He doesn't have, like, multiple supers he's going to be doing or anything like that, so... yeah, I don't know. Alright, now remember, when we hit Janemba with an SDR character, that is going to give him more damage. Going into next turn, too, I mean, we're going to have to get Goku, Gohan, and Trunks in slot 1. I mean, no super attack turn 1 is huge. That's one thing for this Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. A lot of their best defensive ability... yeah, look at his damage right there. A lot of their best defensive ability... we got cucked. Well, we're still able to get the 24 key. A lot of their best defensive ability comes from their 18 key super attack effect right here. So if we take a look at this, right? What they do is they get 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. So once you get a stack of that up, defensively, they just seem to be far better and way more capable of handling like slot 1 and stuff like that. And then they also give superclass allies 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, which is really good. I'm gonna, for the sake of the showcase, I'm gonna leave them in base right here. Again, we'll be able to do like a second run and stuff like that, no problem. I could have transformed with them right there, and that really wouldn't have been a horrible idea. Like playing to win would have been using the standby right there for sure. Let's see how it's gonna go. Although we didn't have a ton of orbs for them. No super. Yeah, weird. Okay. Future Gohan is not gonna be in danger. Like future Gohan with full. I guess it depends on how many super attacks he might take, but right away, I don't think we'll be in any danger for future Gohan. And then we'll be able to transform into Super Gogeta next turn and just finish the fight off. So, all right, nothing really too crazy here. Yeah, kind of turned into like a bad showcase fight where Janemba just didn't do anything, right? Normal. All right, very good. At least we get to see Super Gogeta, I suppose. Super? I guess he... yeah, there it is. I was going to say, I guess he could one-shot Piccolo and Vegeta. We eat it, no dodge. Damn, yeah, he does hit very hard. Wow. I mean, that's... future Gohan has huge damage reduction. So they'll die if they don't dodge. Okay. So future Gohan has huge damage reduction. He was guarding. Like, that was crazy. But here's an issue for us. I mean, I guess we'll just end the fight here. There's no reason to go into the family Kamehameha. We'll just kill on this turn. Alright, and then we get the Scouter up as well. Yeah, like, this Superclass team is just so silly now. Do we... I mean, we're not gonna have... Could Gogeta get killed by this? I mean, he probably would just dodge anyway. I feel like it's required by law for me to attempt this. We should see how Gogeta does. I want to see Gogeta. Well, I guess this is the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks showcase, but... I mean, this is the friend Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. They do have all the defensive equips, though. Okay. Let's see this. I want to see Gogeta in front of it. We're probably going to just kill, though. And remember, this is heavily buffed, wanked Gogeta as well. because of Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. I mean, it's their placement for me. I don't know if I'll move them around. I think I will probably just leave them where they are at the moment. I see no reason to alter, like, kind of like their placing, because they can be killed. To be fair, almost every character can be killed in some... Like, there's no character that's 100% invincible at all times. Tech Gogeta's probably the closest, although, I mean, if you have base Goku and Vegeta turn 1, I mean, I think they could pretty easily be killed on turn 3 if you start to turn at 100% HP. That would be where... Oh, we're not even going to get to the super attack at all. Not even close. Yeah. Because, like, seeing Super Gogeta die, like, that would be the situation right there, I guess, if Super Gogeta is going to die. But, you know, we do have a lot of defense just all over the team. Let's just do a second run. I think we'll go back in with the exact same lineup. And we'll see if things look any different. You just really can't, like, okay, so, like, remember that damage we saw Bulma take? Like, how much damage would Bulma have taken if not for both Goku, Gohan, and Trunks'? Right? Like, you need to think about things like that. I think a lot of times with a character like this, who's a massive support type character, they can potentially get a bit underrated by the community if they don't have just, like, some huge wow factor exploding off the screen for people to see, right? Like I don't know, Easy A Tech Broly, like, yeah, people could tell he's good because he does a, you know, 70 into a 50 into a 50 into a 50, right? Like, oh, he's good, right? Like, it's like, yeah. Or, like, I don't know, Beast Gohan takes double digits from damn near everything. Like, oh, yeah, he's good. Like, you could tell. But, like, a character like, you know, Bulma or Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, who are just spreading this support out everywhere, I feel like a lot of times it's just easy to kind of, you know, underrate or not really, you know, fully grasp how exactly they're impacting the fight for the team, right? All right, so we know the deal. We'll just do this. Yeah, no reason not to. Do want to make sure to get future Gohan as high up as we can. I can hit this. Should be a lot of S tier orbs for Bulma. You guys already know the deal. Damn. No, man. We wanted 7 orbs for Bulma to get the guaranteed additional super. All right, super attack right away. Let's go. It's mine, though, so we could... It's mine, though, so we could dodge, yeah. Well, I mean, you could say it's maybe not good for the showcase, but, I mean, we're here to showcase my characters, which, say it with me, chat, my characters are built for winning. 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 Alright, so we're not going to take any damage for the rest of this turn. Next turn, we're going to have the Scouter up from Piccolo and Vegeta. So in this run, the only turn we don't have the Scouter is this turn. We have a Scouter the full rest of the fight. Like, the Gogeta plus Piccolo and Vegeta combo is actually, I think, really good. I mean, it doesn't help against, like, the end of Goku and Frieza, right? Where we know their super attack is in slot 1. Or the end of Cell Max, where you know the super attack is in slot 1. But, I mean, you know, maybe I'm too hard on Scouter sometimes. There are a lot of phases it'll be helpful. It'll be helpful in here. It'll be helpful against 17 and Golden Frieza. Definitely helpful against STR Bulma at the end, right? Like, there's a lot of places where the Scouter could be useful. Perfect. Okay. The friend, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, they're likely to have 0 dodge, right? Good situation for them, though. Plenty of defensive equips. You know, I do like their exclusive... How many of the exclusive equips do I have? None, actually. Okay. I wouldn't say I regret it, though. I've never regretted that build. Yeah. Okay, let's hit this right there. Get him the 24 key. We'll get Gogeta 24 key. Perfect. And we could save all these orbs for next turn. Beautiful. If we take damage, we'll be able to do the standby, right? Alright, let's see how they do right here. So remember, Janemba does get damage every time he gets hit. What is it, up to 5 attacks per turn? So we'll see a little bit of a juice Janemba right here, but they're also going to have their 18 key super, which is hugely important. Remember, additional normals or additional supers are irrelevant on this character. That's kind of like the one major flaw. Like, if I could change anything about this character, I'd give him 30% defense on their 12 key. I guess Dokkan was scared of how, like, they would actually be untouchable after they attacked. If they gave him even 30% defense on 12 key. But, I mean, I don't care. You think I give a shit? They still should have had it, man. Now, we're probably going to eat double digits from this anyway. Let's see. All right, Goat Nemba, what do you got for us? This is him built up a little bit. So that was 474. I mean, that is a lot of damage. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't we see, like, Beast Gohan and, you know, some of these characters take, like, a similar level of damage at times? I was actually expecting to eat that a little bit better. Not the biggest deal in the world. Alright, we know Goku and Vegeta, they're going to be fine. There's never any issues there. That amount of damage, though, does put us in a scary spot for this character. We're definitely going to need to dodge her. I think we're dead. Okay. I mean, phew, thank God that character's always getting their stuff in. Did Piccolo's heal? No, it didn't. We could use it. No super, man. Yeah, this is the only thing about Janemba, right? Like, it's just so... It's so common. Because his super attack rate is low. But it's like, sometimes we're going to get, like, times where Janemba's just going to sit there and do nothing. But then other runs is going to be devastating because he's going to be peppering slot 3 with killer supers. And most teams are not going to have slot 3 characters capable of dealing with the super attack this guy's going to have in slot 3, right? Like, he's going to be fully built up, maybe even being hit by an STR enemy. Like, he's going to be doing, you know, 5+ million supers in slot 3. That's where this fight can get really scary. If he's just teeing up, as long as you've got a good team, if he's just teeing up with slot 1 super attacks all the time, you're going to be fine. But it's when this guy super slot 3, because of his low super attack rate, that's where he gets a little bit spooky. Alright, so I did want to get the standby in right here. I mean, we're probably gonna kill, though, before we get a chance to take advantage of the standby, though, unfortunately. We have plenty of ki for each character. Yep, let's do that. Yeah, are we gonna just kill before we get to drop the standby? Maybe. This Goku is still really good, by the way, defensively. It's just, again, I mean, the good thing, though, is that both Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks and this Gohan are both very elite in base. So, like, there's no real... I mean, the Family Kamehameha is definitely much better to do. But, like, we could just always go into the Gokugan and Trunks one. The problem is that when you leave the Gokugan and Trunks have a significant weakness, right? Which, again, it's something that shows up more so against, like, Bulma or Goku and Frieza, right? And that's that Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. A lot of that defense, I'm telling, it's just, we've seen it throughout all these videos. They have such a higher amount of defense when they have a stack of their 18 ki up. But if we would do the standby attack, leave their standby, and having not killed the boss, they then are a little defenseless. They're defenseless in slot 1. Because, you know, typically the situation I'm describing is deep into the fight, right? Alright, we can go ahead and get Gogeta out here. Let's do it. Gogeta has arrived. Super attack right away. Well, I mean, we gotta... Yeah. I mean, the point of the video is to see this. Again, you know, you guys know the usual spiel. We won. This is a win. Gogeta can't be killed right there. Cannot happen. But we're here for the showcase. This is the one with the defensive equips, though. you know, which I would think players are much more likely to have a build like this than a build like mine has got, right? For sure. So, okay, this will be good to see. Let's hit that. Need to make sure, again, Bulma gets plenty of orbs. I'm going to give her those. Well, we can just give her the SCR orbs right there. All right, this is a good turn. Remember, we're going to get more support up from Bulma right here. This is an instant super attack right away, but Janemba's got no build up at the same time. All right, let's see. Okay, it's about the same thing, right? So, like, when we hit... So, previously, we hit Janemba several times, plus we got an extra stack of the 18 key up, which offset the extra damage Janemba got from being hit so many times. So, looks like that... I mean, that's what this character is going to be eaten in here. That's not bad. Like if that's all Janemba can really do to them, unless we would have them in, like, a slot 3... Like, it would have to be a very specific situation. Because, like, I feel like when you're running this team, at, like, we're typically... Yeah, and then this guy just ends the fight. This is a win button, by the way, Gogeta. I will say this. I'm actually shocked how many people I see that don't have Gogeta as 1. I don't see it. Dude, I'm sorry. It's stunning to me people don't have Gogeta at 1. I think it's, like, so clear. Like, it's so crystal clear that Gogeta's 1. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, they look good. They look good in this. Like, if that's all Janemba could do to them, unless we very specifically have an STR character in slot 1, although the problem is that all these STR characters we'd run with them aren't slot 1 characters. Future Gohan, Bulma, Family Kamehameha. Like, the Family Kamehameha is a slot 1 when they can't attack. So we put them in slot 1, and they wouldn't even hit Janemba to get his attack buff. So it's like, I mean, I guess we could do a Movie Hero, and we could, you know, specifically run Movie Hero, put Beast Gohan in slot 1, put them in slot 2. We could try it. Sure. You know what? They've dominated. I thought they looked really good. Let me just do one more run. We'll do a full Movie Hero run. All right, guys, we'll do this. I guess it's conceivable we get a bad opening rotation. We do have a lot of good characters here, though. The only thing about running, like, double Gogeta or double DBS Broly, we did not get a bad rotation. Okay. The only thing that could happen with running a setup like that is it can put us in position where we potentially could be in danger. Where, like, double Gogeta same turn is oftentimes brutal to get. All right, we'll just do this, yeah. All right, okay. Well, here's the thing, I guess. If we get supered right away, it definitely would be a bit scarier because we don't have the 18 key stack up. Like, if we get supered right away. Super. Nah, he's scared. The one time we would have seen that, which, I mean, presumably might have damn near one-shotted us. Because, so, rewinding... We did have a turn 1, slot 1 instant super where Janemba supered us, but my Goku, Gohan, and Trunks dodged it, right? Which actually might have been a kill shot, considering we saw the friend one, which has defensive equips, which mine doesn't have. And they had an 18 key stack up. And they had, you know, the second Goku, Gohan, and Trunks support, which we wouldn't have had up as well. So, they actually probably, like, this exact situation... If Janemba opens with a super and we don't dodge it, he probably actually could kill them, huh? Because there's just... Like, when we saw them taking 450, there's so many extra buffs, like, we wouldn't have active right now. Yeah. Yeah, so that's filled. Sorry, guys. Sorry to say, but yeah, that's filled. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I think so. I would want to... I gotta, like, see, you guys could just, like, you know, rewind it. Okay, Gohan. Let's just end the fight in one turn. Sure, dude. You guys could just rewind, like, to the situation real fast. Like, I gotta finish the recording and take a look. But, pretty sure we had, like, kind of like this exact situation. And then, you know, that Janemba super attack right away might have been instant death. That's interesting. I still, I mean, we should still count, like, how dominant their support is. It's something that never gets talked about, too, right? So they have their huge 77% defensive support, you know, monster ability. But one thing that doesn't get talked about as much is they do give all allies 3 key and 50% attack also. But that doesn't get really spoken on too much. Oh! That is when this fight gets nasty. This exactly. So now that becomes a bajillion damage super at the end. Is this we're... This is a friend Gogeta, so just double checking, but he'll have 0 dodge. Yep. I think to win, this is what we have to do to win. We need to rely on dodge back there. If I put Beast in front of that, he dies, doesn't he? Let's check. I actually want to see. Wait, no. This. If we put Beast back there, I think he dies. And again, you know, I've explained many times what these videos are. You know, creating my tier list. I want to see this stuff. All right, I wish we could dodge that one right there. We can't. All right. So, I mean, we have a fair amount of HP. Let's hope Piccolo and Vegeta get us another clutch dodge. Because, like, Beast can tank it, but... Like, the tanking it comes with taking damage. Remember, this is like a 5.8 million super here. I think I think Beast will probably take right around how much HP he's got, right? Maybe even a little bit more. Let's see. That's double digits. Good. 1 dodge, Piccolo and Vegeta. Come on. Just 1 dodge. Nice. Piccolo and Vegeta have really done well. All right, Beasterizer. Oh, I forgot. Yep. Wait, is JANEMBA super... Was it the first attack or the second attack? Oh, well, okay. I mean, there's value. Because I certainly do want to run this Piccolo and Vegeta non-stop. No, it's the first one. Okay. That doesn't hurt Beast, right? Can we dodge? No, we hit. We eat it. He lives. Damn, he's good. Yeah. That's a good live job right there. That's beautiful. We still have the Scouter up, too. But he can't super on this turn, can he? Yeah. That's the thing. He can't super on this turn. He can't. Because JANEMBA has a massive cooldown. That massive cooldown, yep. Alright, well, that's GG. Pretty good. I mean, we like, I feel good. Like, we saw everything we needed to see here pretty much. I mean, I would, you know, encourage players to drop your Goku, Gohan, and Trunks with full dodge, obviously. Because I do think they're, like, that probably was going to be us getting 1 shot, actually. That 1 super attack that we dodged. That's good. Beast kind of still able to handle business. That was fully built up JANEMBA, right? That Beast just ate that shit. So that's good. That's good to see. That's good to see. Because that's where JANEMBA's at his most dangerous. Is the slot 3 super attack. With, like, after... Because, you know, since his buffs reset every turn. I mean, I don't know why they did that. I guess they thought the fight would be too tough, maybe? I don't know. I don't think the fight would have been too tough, though. Because it's still... I mean, his normals certainly do hit very hard. But it still would be just a matter of, like, avoiding the super attack. But, I mean, I guess it would be really tough for players with full additional builds. You know. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, let's sit JANEMBA down and get out of here. So, let me know what you guys thought of our GOAT, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. This was good, because, I mean, I got another look at Beast here. We saw Gogeta looking crazy. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Future Gohan, by the way, still very elite. I mean, Future Gohan in a lot of these fights can be very good. Like, really good. So, he's still incredibly good. Bulma's good, but Bulma can take damage. I mean, we do see Bulma take a lot of damage, but she often impacts the fight in such a positive way for a lot of these characters. This was still a good run. This was a good, clean run by the Goku, Gohan, and Trunkses. So, Let me know what you guys thought of them, but they definitely can handle business. That's for sure.